Okay, guys, thanks for joining us here in the charts. This is the Market Beast. I want to explore this video with you all and just take a quick visit on our last video as we gave GME a specific amount of time. There's some days remaining that we're going to explore on this video. I'm also going to explore with you all the weekly time frame and show you that a specific target may be incoming, may not be what the bulls want to hear. But we're going to get into it right now and make it short and sweet. So let's do it, guys. Welcome back, loyal family. If you're new here, we only explore price action. Welcome in all of my new subscribers. Let's dive into the charts here. Sure. So today's January the 10th, 2022, and the previous close of GME is going to be $131.15. We got a slightly negative close, 6.7% for the day. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the lines, original lines. All right, so if you're new, we were just kind of taking a look at this 7-week consolidation range. We were kind of pointing out kind of speculating that this 7-week consolidation range was kind of the weakest of the three. If you see prior here, the 2 times 7-week consolidate, move up, 7-week consolidate, move up, kind of weak, and then but eventually move up to 235. But out of the 2 consolidation ranges that we were able to verify for 7 weeks, out of those 2, this is actually the weakest one. In fact, on our last video post, we actually gave GME a specific amount of time, and that was 2 weeks from the post. This post was at January the 3rd, 2022, 819 views. Thank you all. 47 likes. Thank you guys for the support. And we got a lot of comments down in the comment section. I appreciate all of your support always, okay? All of you. This video is posted because I want to show you guys that we were saying in that video that it was the weakest of the consolidation phases, and it appears that the weakness is continuing as the market broke out of the range in between. There's a lot of lines, so pardon all the lines, guys, but it was originally within the range, right? 159 all the way up to 235. You can see it just to the right of the screen there, 159. Up to 235. It was consolidating within that range at first. And again, I found the small blue consolidation ranges. And unfortunately, it's just walking down the stairs. That's all GME is doing, unfortunately. There is 3 days and 20 hours remaining on this active weekly candle. GME must close above. This is assuming that the buyers are just kind of prolonging the move up. They must close, and the aggressive buyers are here accumulating in order to have a very nice move up. Under the assumption that is the case, I'm not saying that is the case. I'm just giving you what to look for over the next 3 days and 20 hours. There will likely be a close, or at least a test, of $178. That's right. So from the current level all the way up to $178, that's a 40% move. I'm not saying that's going to happen in a day. I'm not saying that's actually going to happen. But if you are a buyer here and you want to just have a basic understanding of the true strength in this market, as we were able to verify 7 weeks of consolidating within a range and a blast off. 7 weeks consolidating within a range, move up, move down, kind of weak, but eventually made it to 235. But the third time that it consolidated, well, at least it tried to consolidate within this range for 7 weeks. On the 6th week, it has broken out to the downside. Okay, so that means that this market is in a very unique position. The buyers they can't wait longer than this week, guys. Seriously. If it takes longer than 3 days and 20 hours, I would expect this market to move lower. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and erase everything. I want to show you guys on my weekly candle what I've been following. My infamous lines, my 50 exponential moving average. And of course, see how it perfectly has been getting rejected from that 50 exponential moving average? You may say it's arbitrary. You may say you can't do TA on AMC. I'm just going to kindly agree with you. You cannot do TA on AMC. I agree. But here's the 200 exponential moving average weekly candles. And unfortunately, guys, if this is an official rejection of the 50 exponential moving average, and we cannot get a weekly candle to close back above the 50 exponential at a minimum case scenario, I would say within the next 3 weeks, conservatively speaking, naturally what happens is the market gravitates towards the next significant level of financial support, and it looks like currently that level is sub $100. I'm just a messenger. That's what I have for this message in this video. hopefully you have all the details in terms of what needs to take place within a very short period of time. I guess what I'll do is, for starters, since I do base my decisions based on structural formations, with that being said, the last structural formation that was attempted to form in terms of the previous level of support, and the reason that I say that is because you can notice from these wicks below the weekly candles bodies, there was buyers that continued to step in at the lower portion of this blue box, and it's at $147. So if at any moment within the next 3 days and 20 hours, you see a push to the upside, and it's at 147, maybe a little bit higher, $150, but it's rejected from that level. This way, now you know why, because support tends, when support is compromised, it tends to act as resistance. Okay, in this case, and of course, the opposite is true if the market is, doing the opposite, right? Excuse me, finding resistance at a level, and then of course it breaks above it. It should act as support. Okay, that's all we go over if you're new: support, resistance, and patterns. And I think I did a spectacular job in explaining this. Hopefully, I did, right? So that's what we're looking at, guys. Aggressive buyers, if they're the relentless buyers, if they're here, let's summarize everything. The relentless buyers, if they are here within the next less than 4 days, you'll see a nice move up to $178. If they are not here and they attempt to push the markets up, they'll push the markets up to approximately $150 and get rejected. And if there's absolutely no buying at all, then expect this market to gravitate towards the previous level of significant support. I'll just pull that up one more time and just kind of zoom out to show you guys when the very explosive move happened back in GME. Notice when there were weekly candles starting to close above that red line, that's the 200 exponential moving average. It was history. It literally exploded when the when the weekly candle started to close above the red line, the 200 exponential moving average. I can't make that up, guys. It literally exploded. So we could be approaching that line again. Let's let the markets decide that. Not Napoleon macro. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. But now you have an idea of what to look for if the market continues lower. I can't make it up. 50 is a challenge right now, the 50 exponential. So let's see what this market is going to do in a short period of time. This has to take place fast for the buyers to regain some sort of control here. Otherwise, yeah, you could probably buy GME for less than $100. All right, I'm just a messenger. All right, so let's go ahead and cut it out here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you got the summarization, and we'll wrap it up. So if you don't mind supporting the channel before you go by leaving an appropriate thumb, I would truly appreciate it. Also leave a comment so that the YouTube algorithm can promote the video on the channel. Thank you for your support. If you guys are new, we also explore the alternative markets. We'll go over Bitcoin and altcoins. You can kindly subscribe with us to the bell, and we'll send that out to you momentarily. Welcome in. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your time. Remember to always have a strategy before you enter the market and keep that positive energy flowing, of course. We'll talk soon, and bye for now.